After hugging his wife and daughter, the man quickly told them to jump out the window to safety, while he waited quietly at the corner on the second floor. A few drug traffickers were sneaking up the stairs, but the moment they showed their faces, he instantly took them out with a headshot. The traffickers opened fire wildly at the stairwell, hoping their numbers would give them the edge. But the man was a battle-hardened former Special Forces soldier. Not only did he easily dodge the incoming bullets, he also struck back with deadly precision while they were reloading. Even when they only exposed a foot, Sean still landed his shot. As the leader watched his men drop one by one while Sean remained unscathed, he ordered one of his men to go forward and negotiate. By then, bodies were already scattered on the ground, and the henchman was terrified of Sean. But with the leader pressing him, he had no choice but to cautiously move forward. Then, in the next second,
¿Qué está haciendo? Un rifle en mi cabeza.
Sean thought about using him as a bargaining chip, but the leader didn't hesitate. He shot his own man dead on the spot. And just like that, both sides resumed the fierce firefight. Even so, Sean remained untouched, popping out every now and then to take down another trafficker. Frustrated, the leader didn't waste any words and tossed a frag grenade upstairs. Still, it didn't kill Sean. In the next moment, Sean used the momentum to escape the house and regroup with his family. Just then, a police officer on patrol heard the gunfire. He grabbed his radio to report it to his supervisor, but there was no signal. At that moment, one of the traffickers spotted the police car and immediately opened fire without hesitation. Pinned down, the sheriff had no choice but to reverse and try to escape, but his car soon died completely. When the car went silent, a trafficker cautiously walked up to check it, only to find it empty. Then, in the next second, he was taken out. The leader walked out of the house with his men. When he saw that the sheriff had arrived, he immediately ordered his guys to open fire on him. Overwhelmed by the traffickers' heavy firepower, the sheriff was instantly pinned down and couldn't lift his head. As the fierce gun battle raged, Sean heard the loud gunfire and thought reinforcements had arrived. He quickly told his wife and daughter to hide in a safe spot. Then, he circled around to the traffickers' rear to launch a surprise attack. But in the next moment, the sheriff was killed by a trafficker's bullet. The traffickers immediately turned their guns on Sean, pinning him down so hard he couldn't raise his head. Seeing that staying put would mean certain death, Sean's wife suddenly arrived in their vehicle and managed to pull him in. Sean jumped in, slammed the gas pedal to the floor, and broke through the rain of bullets to escape the encirclement. But the traffickers weren't about to let go. They quickly gave chase, firing at their car all the while. To keep his wife and daughter from being hurt, Sean made the split-second decision to drive off the main road, planning to use the terrain to wipe the cartel members out.